Hello, X-Teamers. So the topic today is motivation. A lot of you guys actually sent in questions that are like, how do I stay motivated? And Krista, I'm really nervous to tell you that I even struggle with whether or not to stay motivated because I don't want you to think that I don't want to play lacrosse in college. And the fact of the matter is, like, we get it. I certainly get it. You are a kid in high school. You want to have fun. You want to like dress up for your homecoming dance. You want to do all of these other activities that just being in high school for this precious amount of time is going to afford you. And on top of all that, here we are saying like, if you want this dream to play lacrosse in college, you've got to do X, Y, and Z. So how do you stay motivated given the reality of being a kid in high school today? Some of you guys struggle with the fact that not a lot of your friends are as into maybe a sport or particularly lacrosse and getting recruited as you are. So like those people around you are not necessarily supporting and doing the same things you are. So you're constantly having to like figure out how to negotiate those two different worlds. But I have two pretty big tips. One is that you kind of have to remind yourself every day. It's why we have those things where we talk in the mirror to ourselves. Like reminding yourself every day what it is that you want for the long haul. What it is that you want for your future. What it is that you want for college. That you do want to play lacrosse in college. Like remind yourself of that every day just because you're a kid. And because it's going to be a distraction when you want to just hang out with your friends and eat Doritos and like, you know, try on, I don't know, stiletto heels or something. Or gossip or whatever it is. So that's one thing. Remind yourself that this is what you want. The second thing is building relationships. There's a reason why it's easy when you hang out with your friends. There's no demands. The relationships are established. You're hanging out. You're chilling out. Like there's no one's asking anybody to do something. And what it feels like with your X-Team coaches or maybe with your teachers is that, or maybe even with your parents, that they're asking you to do all these things. So when there's a pocket of your life where you are more resistant to or that feels really hard, start to build relationships. Build relationships with your teachers. So what you're excited to go to class and learn from somebody that's not just some adult standing up in front of the classroom, but somebody that you know about, and somebody who knows about you. With your badass coaches, with me, you know, like it's establish a relationship so it doesn't feel like a job to report to us every week, but that instead you're like, check out what I did, right? Build relationships with your parents, right? Like I think it's not just something that's like assumed that you have a relationship with your parent. Do they know what you're thinking about? Maybe not everything that you're thinking about, but college, they've been to college, you know, or maybe they haven't, and that's part of their story. They can learn from your teachers and your parents. With your X-Team coaches, and also with your X-Team teammates. Again, like these are people that are on your team. Virtually, we've been getting together once a week, but like really, in reality, in a week from now, you're gonna be with all your girls from X-Team. So start to build relationships in all of those pockets to help keep you motivated. Keep reminding yourself that like this is what you want, even though like you may blow the day, right? Okay, I've just decided, you know, I wanted to do a lot on Saturday. I wanted to like go and like deal and get all this stuff organized in my life. But you know what I did instead? I fell asleep. And then you know what I did? I ate a lot of ice cream. And then you know what I did? I watched The Blacklist, which I DVR'd all the first 5 episodes. I watched them all straight in a row. Okay, so at dinner time, I just had to remind myself that I really actually wanted to get ahead with certain things on my to-do list in my personal life or whatever. So Sunday, I woke up and I got back on track. And you know what happened Sunday night? I fell asleep and I ate ice cream. And the whole thing happened again. But Monday morning, I got back up and I reminded myself, this will be a big week. Okay, so it's not like it's not ever going to keep happening in the rest of your life. It's not like you're ever not going to have a ton of things to do. This is like America, and we are like girls in America right now. We are known to be able to multitask. It's about managing all the things in your life that you want to have in your life. If you want to have friends, and you want to have college lacrosse, and you want to have good academics, and you want to have relationships with your parents, and in the middle of that all is school, because it has to happen whether you want it or don't like it or not, like you've got to manage all that stuff. Everybody's managing all that stuff. Remind yourself every day, build relationships.